see, how do I do that? All right, I have no idea what I'm doing, so if you're here, I'm trying to figure out how to make this. Trying to see if I can do. All right, well, no one's here, so I'm good to go. Now, if I do this, that's that. So let me end this. All right, so whoever's here, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I seem to only be able to do it in portrait. This is why I'm doing this. Okay. So you guys can say hi. You can chat. So there. Hi, Anne. It's working. Now, if I could just figure out how to do this in landscape, we'd be good. And you guys, so there's 7 of you, and no one's given me a thumbs up yet. Oh my God, you guys. There's 9 of you, and still no one's giving me a thumbs up. Is that because I'm doing portrait? I can't figure out how to do landscape. Hi, Deborah. So this is live streaming. Someone gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. So I'm doing portrait, and I don't know why it's locked. I'll have to Google this for next time. But here's what I'm thinking. So you can see behind me, this is my inspiration board back here. Do you see right in back of me? And hi, Karen. See, it says your name. So when you say hi to me, I can see I can't see you, but I can see, I can see your name. All right, so here's the thing. This is what I'm thinking. I can, now, if I do this, and I do, okay, I can't do that, but I can do this. And now, oh shit, it won't let me, oops. Okay, so I can do this, if I could get my tripod to work. Yeah, I saw, but it said, but you wrote that you were Karen Reed, so I saw you. Okay, so you can see what I've been doing. These are my House of Embroidery threads. And someone said, how do you keep your threads? So this is what I figured out. Tell me if you guys think this is a good idea. I think it's a good idea. I'm doing it by color. I have these clips, right? They're, I don't know, binder clips or something. And I have these things. They're like 300 for $5 or something. They're plastic. And I use my Sharpie and I write. And I've been doing this over the course of I don't know how many days now. And here are my number 5 weight House of Embroidery. And then I'll do a really quick sneak peek. Hi, Pam. Deborah, you do the same? See, I thought this was genius. I'm so glad someone else is doing this too. It's taken me months to figure this out. So here's a little something that I'm working on. I can't show you everything. I have to keep you guys, I have to have some suspense here. Here are some threads that I'm picking out. See, these are for my Dorsets. I'm planning on Dorset buttons. There's my little threads for this next project. So Denny had asked yesterday what's in the works. So I have 2 holiday projects that I'm thinking are small. So I'm just going to show you the back of this one. See, it's little. And I was thinking, but there are 2 sides. There's the back to this one. And I'm thinking that I do two projects that I'm hoping all of you could do in I don't know, like a week or 2. I use the rings, wrap on threader, then use small Ziploc bags with holes to thread on ring. Gosh, I wish you could show me what that looks like. Can you post a photo of that in the Facebook group? Are all of you able to see each other's chats, by the way? Someone say yes or no. Okay, so everybody gets to see. So what I'm seeing is I can see, okay, good. I see your messages, but then they disappear. So that's, and I'm thinking that maybe when this is over, hi, Stelita. Is that how you pronounce your name? Stelita. I hope so. Okay, so this is kind of an experiment. All right, so here's my mess. This is my crazy mess. These are the threads I've picked for my the drawstring pouch project. Here's my little needle roll. Here's my look at full chat, then you can scroll it. I don't think I have the ability to do a full chat. Let me see. I'm gonna look here. Wait, you guys, I'm just trying to, no, I'm just getting like options on coloring. Oh, look at what I got. I got this, a thread winder for the pearl, for the silken pearl. This is my little experimental rice sack that I did, and so is this one. I did them with all these leftover blocks. And then these were pouches, my experiments on doing a curved zipper on a pouch, because I'm terrified of zippers like some of you, and I had to do a bunch of them. So I did this one, and then I did a little one. Here's the pouch that many of you have seen. Here's River Rocks. This has all my threads that I got from that shop in New Zealand. Here's my, this is a Sue Spargo design. I'm new to here, House of Embroidery thread. I did those plastic things long ago when I did cross stitch. Okay, so House of Embroidery is a South African company that does, all right, wait, sorry, that does a pearl cotton, and they do it in a size 8. So here's a label. So that's the Tropicana. And there's the website. And I go through Global Artisans. Global Artisans is in, well, I don't actually know where he's based, but he's in our Facebook group, Richard. Lovely. And I love their threads, and I love the colors, and I love the variegations, and they're at a nice price. They're, I think, $3.50 a skein. So yeah, and here's my rhino pouch, and here's my rice sack, and here's my big basket. Here are my beads. And these are all my punch outs, the stuff that I punch. I do these on the, I have a crossover die cutter 2 machine, and I have a bunch of die cuts, and then I punch stuff out when I have fabric, wool. These are 1-inch circles. These are everything under 1 inch. These are a bunch of circles and neutrals. So that's kind of the messy setup. I kind of know where everything is, but it is a kind of mess, I have to say. So, and here's my inspiration wall for my next project. I'm doing water and rocks. So I cut out, I print, I cut it out. Look at those stalactites, aren't those amazing? And here's my design. Let's see, here's my design wall where I have stuff I'm working on or thinking about working on. How do they compare in size to a 12 Aldani? I think heavy, yes. So a 5 is going to be heavier than the 8. The 8 is heavier than the 12. So it goes 12, 8, 5, and then Sue Spargo, her Eleganza has a 3 weight, which is even the thickest of all. The 5 is, I think, a really lovely weight. Silken Pearl, which is the thread gatherer, this is between an 8 weight and a 5 weight. So it's right in between this, which is a 5-weight, and it's hard. I'm holding this. I wish I could do landscape so I could just stick it on the tripod. And this, which is an 8-weight. And the silk and pearl is between these two. But you can see the difference. This is Sue Spargo's variegated. And here are my trusty pliers, of course. So I don't know. So if I can figure out landscape, we're good on the live chat, on the live stream. And I was thinking it would be fun to maybe do a little live stream once in a while. I could just tell all of you on Facebook what's going on and see who was around, and you could pop in. If you guys want to ask anything, ask now. Otherwise, I'm going to say goodbye, and we will... I find Sue's 8 to compare to Valdani 12. You know, Deb, that might be... I'm not really... it's been so long since I've done anything with Valdani. So I can't... I trust that you would know certainly better than I would. I'm using a phone. Hi, Teresa. I'm using a phone, the camera on my phone. And if I try to do it this way, it says orientation is locked. So I have to just Google it and figure out how to get this. And then I can put it on my tripod, which is here. And this is my regular setup. So I sit in back and I put my phone in landscape mode. And that's when how I shoot my stitching videos. And yeah, it's probably in settings, I agree. And then if I try, I can get pretty close so that you can see my hands and the work as a close-up. Which is one of the things that I found really frustrating with a lot of videos that are out there, is they never get close enough. So I really wanted it to be close, and maybe I err on the side of too much close. My source for House of Embroidery threads is Global Artisans. And Anne, and whoever else is wondering, I've put that link for Global Artisans in our Facebook group, the Stitching Circle. Because Global Artisans has put together a thread kit for the River Rocks pouch. And, yeah, okay. So I'll figure out portrait, landscape, and then we'll do this again sometime soon, in the next couple days. Okay? Hi, Rosalie. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to end because I got to figure this out, and I'll do this again. All right. Let's see. Bye, everyone.